Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Welcome back to another episode, if you've been here before, of Uploading Podcast, your favorite, amazing, weird, quirky tech news show. We are also the flagship of Half-Assed Planning, which you'll see soon. I'm going to point this out now. Usually, when we do these things, I'll sit down, about an hour and scroll through random websites, random news websites, and I'll read articles and then copy and paste things into our running order document. Today, I've decided to not really read the things that I copied and pasted because I was also watching a YouTube video alongside. So things might go a bit weird because I just didn't copy the correct things into our document. Maybe. We'll see. I will see how it goes. My name is Sod. I'm joined by Sod every, I think, last of 10 episodes or whatever this was.
Oh,
nice.
No, it's got to be longer than that, I believe.
Maybe 11 even. I think we were at episode 3 before, and then 4 you came in, something like that.
About that point, yeah. And we're like, what's the episode?
Now.
Yeah. So at least 12 episodes, hopefully many more to come.
Yes, until you get fired for being late.
Indeed.
Not for your fault, apparently.
Hectic home life, unfortunately. Oh,
that's not going to fly when this is a company. Watch out, man! Watch out! Your position is at danger. Well, not really, but it's a funny joke. Do we have rambling topics? Let's start with Sod's rambling topics.
Well, to keep it brief and short as possible, and do this in the wrong order as I've written it down to frustrate Silas. There's a poll going on right now to determine what will be on the PlayStation slot of my alternating 2 weeks for Friday streams. Head on over to my Discord to have a vote in it in the Future Games channel. There is one up there at Silas's request, Reyna Bridge of Spirits, I believe, or Rena. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But head on over there, go into my link tree to find access to that. There's a link in there. And thanks for stopping by in the Discord. And what else? Oh, yes, shorts. Well, I had the most frustrating time having to figure out how to make vertical videos for shorts on YouTube. Because get this, when you post a video on TikTok, if it's just in the standard format, it will just shrink it down to fit within the vertical video and just put black on either side. If you're on mobile, you can put some text there and whatnot. If you're on desktop, for some reason you can't, but oh well. But when you do that on YouTube, and you do everything else to make it a short, including putting the hashtag short into the description of it. You
have to do that.
It helps, but anyhow.
Yeah.
Do all of that, and it's like, nope, this is a regular video. It's not in the vertical video format.
Well, yeah, obviously. It has to be square or vertical. What do you mean?
Why?
Well, because that's the TikTok, format. That's what the format is.
Yes, but TikTok automatically takes any video and puts it into that format. And I saw that happening on TikTok. No, and when I uploaded YouTube, I thought it was like, okay, this is going to get caught as a short and put into that feed.
That's because TikTok only has vertical video on their website. On their platform.
But it's like, it's very useful.
How is YouTube going to know if you want that to be short or not if it's not vertical?
The hashtag short. They said, put that in here to identify a short. I've been doing that for months, uploading videos occasionally, and none of them have been shorts. And you can tell straight away as soon as I figure out the problem and start uploading normally. Compared to the view count. I'm just going to open up that specific YouTube Studio real quick. But yeah.
Studio.
Yeah. One of them, 0 views or so, but for the last one. Now one of the other ones, from Dark Souls, more like 4 pains on my backside, is already at 64 views. There's clearly a difference in where it's going, and I am so frustrated by that. Because I did everything else, and it just said, like, it had to be in, like, the square aspect ratio, and it's like, what does that mean? This is just a standard format I upload normally, that YouTube asks for.
It means fucking 1:1 square aspect ratio, not 16:9.
No, it needs vertical as something else altogether. It is 9:16.
Yeah, but square is 1:1, and you can do square or vertical.
It is very frustrating.
Anything in between that. As soon as it's wider, then it's taller, then it's not a YouTube short.
I hate that so much. That's such a frustrating feature.
Goddamn rule. That's just the bloody rule. That's like agreeing on a time and then showing up on time. That's just something you have to follow for a specific event.
Never accept the rules. Always challenge everything.
I'm
always
fucking German. I am rules.
Push the boundaries.
I'm actually probably the most fucking German of like who I know. Whenever anyone does anything that's slightly outside of a rule, I'm like, that's not allowed. Like when you eat something at school and it's like 2 minutes till the next break, I'm like, you cannot eat right now. Stop that and put it down.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't been slapped over that, to be honest.
As you actual fucking arsehole that will piss you off about literally anything. Usually.
Next thing you know, Will Smith walks into Silas's class, just walks on up to him and slaps him down.
No! That's
God.
not allowed due to COVID restrictions. You can't get too close to people that you're not regularly interacting with. That's not true.
Who's going to stop him? Who's going to incur another slap from Will Smith? Who will bear the brunt that somehow,
I can just shock him. If I'm at school, I have literal deadly electricity right next to me, and I know how to use it. So
yes.
That's an actual threat. That's not true. That's a joke.
No, you've already said it. Silas is willing to electrocute Will Smith to death.
That's not true. That's not. I will electrocute people in self-defense.
Silas is willing to electrocute Will Smith to death in self-defense.
Yeah, sure.
So keep that in mind, Will Smith, if you ever want to slap this punk down.
You cannot do that. Unless it's anywhere else where I don't have access to the electric tools and stuff.
Oh, then you're...
If you try to hit me at school, then goddamn be prepared. Don't be prepared. Don't have... Okay.
Insulated clothing.
Telling somebody how you would defend yourself is pretty stupid, I see now.
Yes. You've done yourself over there, mate.
The worst murder at all. Overall ever in human history. Yes. Come close to him and I will do this, this, and this, and that. And you can also protect yourself if you do A, B, C, and D, maybe even E, and then you'll be completely safe. And maybe you'll hit me and then I'll die. And that's pretty good. That's not a good way to do things.
Yeah.
Criminals, take note. Don't expose your plans. It's not a fucking super villain movie or something.
That actually does remind me of Joker from, like, the crossover between Batman the Animated Series and Superman the Animated Series, where he just highly telegraphs to, like, Superman, he's going to try and kill him with kryptonite, and this is where he can find him.
Oh
and Superman just walks up to him in, like, a hazmat suit.
Yeah.
Suit, just to, like, completely ignore it. Of course, he does let Joker keep the kryptonite, which is to his undoing, because, as you know, acid-spitting flour on the Joker, and that just, like, destroyed the hazmat suit. That was a very fun scene. I think of it fondly, to this day. Now.
Yes, I have a few rambling things of my own. And actually, I
Mm-hmm.
want to goddamn, like, holy shit, I'm so overwhelmed by my new channel, my new YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
People are going wild on it. They're going
Really?
wild. Well, I mean, the views at least are. And I'm getting a few comments.
Oh,
So it just basically looks like whatever new video I make, I guess I get better at it, or like I choose topics better. First video I did was like, Linux user reviews Windows 11. 32 views. Not that much.
Mhm.
And then, not a short, by the way. Again, not a short, the most beautiful OS, where I made a video about Deepin 20.4.
A short can only be up to 60 seconds. And
yes, I
that's
know.
also. I did everything else and it didn't make it clear. Just say vertical video, YouTube. Say vertical video. Don't say aspect ratio, something aspect ratio. Link to aspect ratios that are all in the standard video formats, down to like 140p, and not explain it. Just give me the aspect ratio or include that super useful feature. I guess on the upside now, I am able to add tags to my bloody shorts now saying, hey, this is where the channel came from, on YouTube and Twitch. Stop by sometime. Well, that's an improvement. Anyhow, I interrupted you. My apologies.
Well, yeah. So I made the video about Deepin OS, 61 views until now.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of an improvement. Just basic overview of how that system works. It's pretty nice looking. And then I made a silly video of I looked at every screensaver. All of these are fucking long, by the way. 15 to 30 minutes each. So
that's good for the watch time. That is very good.
And the screensaver one got 91 views and 5 comments because everybody was like, wow, I need this in my life. The best screensaver in the world. And they were talking about fucking Bouncing Cow. If you want to know how that screensaver looks like, go to Silas on Linux on YouTube.
Everything except my comment. Be sure to give that a like.
No, don't do that. And then the second newest video is actually just my long-term review of Pop! OS, which is the operating system that I use right now. And I guess that was a good idea. And also, I think I made a pretty good thumbnail because it has the Pop! OS logo there, and then it says 151 days of daily use. So it is a big long-term review. And yeah, I guess that was pretty attractive because that has 370 views. And like very good watch time numbers. Like people do watch that through the whole thing.
Well, so, that is impressive.
And also the newest one now is a short that I uploaded, I think today or yesterday or something, and that already has I think 90 views. 98 views. No, 89. Fuck English. 89. Almost 90. Which is basically, well, the title is Can Windows Search Do Anything? And then you'll understand what that means. It's just a funny comparison between how awesome the search in Pop! OS is and the fucking garbage in Windows, which does literally nothing. So this is pretty cool. I guess I'm going to keep doing that. If you don't know yet, I'm going to be making funny software and maybe like other hardware and tech videos. If I can buy a retro computer for about $10,000, then I can make a video about that. Or whatever. Yeah. So go search Silas on Linux on YouTube and then find it. It's pretty good. Yeah. The other point that I wrote down is Mac OS 8 app, which is
oh yeah, we were going over that before the start of the thing.
I found this out randomly in like a YouTube community post on another channel that I watch actually. And it's basically emulating an old Macintosh computer inside of your web browser. And it has a download version too, but you can do it in your web browser. We just played around with that for basically an hour, essentially. And it's fucking awesome. It's a whole computer, a whole retro computer inside of your web. That's awesome. Your web browser, not your internet. It's inside of the internet.
It's a lot of fun.
There's so much cool stuff there. It has like a lot of game demos and software demos and things like that. It's wild.
Oh, there's even some comments on it. Oh, well, this one was funded by you, and never mind.
Well, yeah. There was this dude on the fucking search thing who was like, oh, well, you've set the search to just be apps. And I was like, no, it's set to all. So shut up. Basically, I replied, no, that's stupid. And it's also a joke video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, also, and I wrote, fair enough, if it can't solve most basic conversions, maths, or folder navigation, you can't develop that many features when you're only a $2 billion company. So, I'm fucking not going back to Windows, you motherfuckers. It's also a joke, though. When I make fun of Windows, yes, I hate it, but if you use it, that's fine. That just means that you are an idiot. And that's also a joke.
Is it, though?
It kind of is. I mean...
It feels like you're more speaking your truth here.
I like freedom. Windows does not give you freedom, so... And also, it just doesn't work.
It looks pretty, but yeah, it's got a lot of flaws with it.
I think most Linux desktop systems look better, though. But okay, that's your own opinion if you want to use Windows 11, where you will soon have ads in your file browser. Fucking ads for OneDrive fucking everywhere.
Well, I said over my dead body, but actually it will be over like an executive's dead body. No matter where they hide, I will find them.
Yeah, and then you'll use electricity.
JK. No. Silas, I am a far better killer than you. I am not going to reveal my methods.
Oh, okay. Is it acid?
Who can say? I haven't decided.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's time to move on to the real topics, people, because that's scary.
Indeed.
So I want Sod to do the first one because you are from Ireland, which is basically the UK. As we've talked about before, how every fucking video game map ever has Ireland as part of the UK. So there you go. This is your topic, sir.
Good sir, I am so outraged I shall walk away for a moment and take a bathroom break.
No, okay.
We have been talking for like over an hour and 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes, yes, the recording is 20.
Yeah, but before that we were just hanging out.
Hello, it is me, Silas, interrupting you again, sorry. This time though, I am just asking you to, well, if you enjoy this podcast, please tell all of your friends who you think might also like listening to us talk about random tech and gaming things. Because the number one way how people find out about podcasts, about new podcasts, is just through word of mouth. That's literally true. So you'd do us a great favor. And maybe you'd do your friends a favor too, showing them how good and awesome our podcast is. Thank you.
Topic number 1. Her Majesty's Treasury is working on a new kind of mint. NFTs. God bloody damn it. United Kingdom's Treasury Ministry has tasked the Royal Mint with creating an NFT of an emblem of the forward-looking approach. What? Her Majesty's Treasury says it'll take towards cryptocurrencies and a blockchain. The project was announced in a speech by John Glenn, the Economic Secretary to the Treasury, who said at a summit that more details on the mint would be coming very soon. while countries like Ukraine have issued NFTs before, this particular announcement feels a bit different. For one, it's coming from one of the highest levels of the British government. It's also supposed to be carried out by the entity in charge of printing the country's money. Chancellor at Rishi Sunak has asked at Royal Mint UK. Is that just...
That's
Wait,
Twitter
no,
handles.
Probably should have edited that. Anywho.
Well, no. Why? What edit what? You're being confused by what a Twitter @handle is.
Not confused. It's just like I read it out as opposed to names. Anywho.
Okay. I think that's fine.
Oh no. To create an NFT to be issued by the summer. The decision shows the forward-looking approach we are determined to take towards crypto assets in the UK. Agent Treasury, April 4th, 2022. That's not the only UK citizens. That's not to say that one more time from the top. That's not to say that UK citizens should expect the government to replace the pound with Her Majesty's coin anytime soon. The announcement's complete lack of details makes it easy to see it as just a PR exercise, a way for the Treasury to show that it's really serious about making UK a hotbed for financial innovation and getting in on the ground floor with crypto. By, announcing an NFT over a year after Taco Bell came out with its own crypto token. Yeah, that's ground floor. Ground floor.
Yeah,
just only bet out by the most savvy of people.
Blockchains have been around since I think 1996 or something. So, wow. How ground floor is that, man? Okay.
Ground floor. So ground floor, they can't even tap you on the back of the head to let you know when they're ready. Bloody. Bloody.
I think this is fine if they execute it well.
Even the most renewable ones for cryptocurrencies still do have a lot of environmental impact. So it's like,
that's bullshit. That's not true. There's blockchains that use less power than my computer because I have a 12-core CPU. There's blockchains that use basically nothing. So it doesn't. That's fine. Just don't use Ethereum right now. That sucks. And also kind of don't use Bitcoin because that also kind of sucks. And then basically
the most popular ones. The most popular ones are all terrible for the environment. And contributing to what we talked about before, UN Climate Change Summit Report. Bleak, ever so bleak. Yay!
It's April. Why is it -2 degrees and snowing?
Why is it hailing outside my house?
It was 23.
Who could say?
I hate it. And that's an insane storm right now. Well, not insane anymore. It was really insane this day before, so not that hard, but you would have been blown away, literally.
Well, that absolutely sucks.
Just stood around randomly in a street. I don't think the UK government doing NFTs is that bad. It's just playing around, and if it makes them a bit of money or whatever they're going to do with this, maybe it's not even going to be for money. Maybe it's I don't know, medals or something. We don't know. I like that Ukraine did it. I like that they did NFTs showing the progress of the war happening. I think that was actually an awesome idea, kind of having these, these semi-unchangeable forever. How do you fucking call them? These kind of semi-set in stone records of what happened.
Well, that's the problem, though.
Pieces.
What's set in stone is not the image itself, but actually the receipt that you own said image.
Well, that depends on what blockchain. Some blockchains can store images on on the blockchain itself. But yeah, most of them is basically just a link to like an AWS server or something. Yes, we will sell you this link to our Google Drive to fund our defenses. And that makes it sound really bad if you're talking about a country defending itself from evil invaders. But yeah, sure.
Yeah, again, blame the Russian government and Vladimir Putin, but also war crimes have been uncovered, so, you know.
One thing to absolutely watch out for. Goddamn, absolutely verify and make sure that you're on the correct websites, giving money to the correct wallets, because god damn it, if you go to the wrong site and it's like, oh, buy the official Ukraine thing, buy Her Majesty's fucking #1 NFT, and you send your money to the wrong thing, then you are screwed and you're done for, and you'll never get anything back for it. You absolutely have to double verify that you're on the correct thing.
Yeah, so, scamming is just way too easy in this medium.
People don't know a lot of things yet now. God damn. Why are people evil? Vizio introduces jump ads to connect linear TV with streaming. Yay. Woo.
Yay.
Vizio introduced a beta program. Beta program? How am I going to pronounce it? Beta program, because that's the British way, depending on the accent.
Yes. Also, beta is just like too closely associated with like, kinky stuff. So a beta it is.
A beta program for an innovative new cross-platform viewing solution called Jump Ads. That's a good name, I guess. Designed to bridge the gap between linear TV and streaming services, Jump Ads give participating programmers... Okay. Oh, I guess TV programmers, sure. And brands the ability to present an interactive overlay at the conclusion of linear TV programs, directing viewers into a supporting app on Vizio's operating system to continue their viewing experience. Now the weird part is coming. I guess the bad part. Fox. That's the bad part. The first partner to test this feature is placing jump ads at the end of the premiere episodes for its new docu-comedy, Welcome to Flatch. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of Welcome to Flatch, the docu-comedy?
No. What's it about?
No clue what that is. I have no idea. Let's do a search.
To be honest, it actually does sound kind of dirty.
Oh my god. What is that? What is it? It has 6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, that's... Ooh.
Follows a documentary crew who got to a small town to study young adults and their current concerns. Their focus is the daily lives of cousins Kelly and Shrub Mallet, and their idiosyncratic surroundings. So it's pretty horny, I guess, yeah. Okay. The jump ads will prompt viewers to continue watching additional episodes of the program or catch up on past episodes on the Fox Now app, where Fox is streaming the first 7 episodes of the season on demand. Of the season on demand the same day as the premiere. This allows viewers to seamlessly extend their viewing experience with a single click of a button, enhancing smart TV experience for both viewers and content providers alike. You're saying that, you people, but I don't think that's true. And also, I realize Fox, they don't mean Fox News. I'm smart now. I figured out there's a different thing, which I knew already. I just didn't realize.
Oh. That's good on you. Finally sussing that out to the bottom. So and so on.
So, if we go to this site, if you go to this source, let's look at that, because I believe they have like screenshots of how it looks like. Yeah, it's like shows a little banner at the bottom of the screen where it just says, "Oh, watch it on Fox Now." It's not that big of a deal, but I still don't like it because leave me alone. I can figure it out what streaming service I want to watch on my own. Leave me alone, you people.
Oh, that's gonna be nightmarish.
It's not an annoying feature that much if they use it correctly. If they keep using it how it says here, like, oh, it will prompt the viewers at the end to just keep watching this, or like, oh, hey, this is also on our streaming thing. I think that's fine if they don't start overdoing it and have that show like, oh, at every ad break or something. That would be really stupid. People might have noticed that it's kind of a bit of a slow week in news. I kind of tried finding funny things, and we will have awesome topics still. This was just a really boring one.
Yeah. Not to mention, like it's very hard to be apolitical when it comes to Fox, you know?
Well, no, this is just Fox, like the entertainment thing. It's not Fox News.
I mean, not the entertainment thing. The entertainment thing has been rebranded to FX.
Oh my god, you're doing the same fucking thing again. No, that's separate channels.
Damn it, I am, aren't I?
FX is not the same thing.
Damn it, I've only ever seen FX living abroad outside of the US.
We have Fox channel in Germany. It's paid TV, actually. It's a paid entertainment thing.
Well, we've revisited this.
So, yeah. Fox channel. That's what it is. It's a pay TV thing. At least in Germany it is. I'm a bit weirded out now because it says on the English Wikipedia article, it says Fox was a German pay TV channel dedicated to television drama series. Really? Okay, apparently this was closed 5 months ago. That shows you how much TV I've watched. And also, I guess this is a
digital era.
No,
still can't watch like Disney shows within a week they come out on TV. Because that's where the future of entertainment is. Television.
Well, there's still some cool shows on TV.
I know, but it's like,
I haven't watched Fox because I watch other channels.
I'm thinking specifically of like the Owl House and Amphibia. They have new episodes coming out, but they're not getting uploaded to the app yet. You know, or within like a week. It's going to be once they all air, and then they'll go up at some point, as opposed to within a week of when they air, which is very frustrating to me because like I'm paying for the service, but like I'm just in this awkward position where I can't support the show through any proper means that, you know, ensures it sticks around. Because by the time it comes up on the app, it's too late. It's not as important in determining whether or not it gets another season or not. And the other way altogether, you know, is like, well, that provides no aid to the show, and I'm also paying for Disney Plus. It will be up there for me to watch, but like several months too late, where some things have been spoiled for me. And I'm very frustrated by that.
I found out another confusing thing. So the Fox channel is made by Fox Networks Group. And that's owned by Disney. And, well, don't laugh at that. Disney owns many things.
Yes.
And also FX.
Thank you, FCC.
FX, what you see or said, is also owned by Fox Networks Group.
Well,
so it's the same fucking thing. It's just I guess a separate network or a separate like name, because we don't have FX here actually in Germany, so that's fine. FX.
While it's on my mind, have you been watching the new Moon Knight show?
No, I've not heard of that.
It's a new Marvel show.
Well, okay, that means I have not watched it. No.
Fair enough.
I have not watched anything that's Marvel, probably. Like, literally nothing.
What's it? My hot take, episode 2, the super, the suit is far better than the super suit. I far prefer that over, like, the cape and hood. I just like it a lot more. But anywho, that's all I'm going to get in onto this. And I think it's time for us to go on to topic number 3.
This one is probably my favorite topic, I think, so far.
Japanese data center EL farming side hustle.
You forgot starts.
Oh, sorry, I completely skipped over that. Okay, from the top. Japanese data center starts EEL. There we are, farming side hustle. A data center in Hokkaido, there we are, Japan, has diversified its business in an unexpected way. EEL farming, a facility operated by a Japanese company, White Data Center (WDC), seems to be a pilot project for the company's more outside-the-box ideas. It already employs recovered snow as its source of cooling in a bid to reduce its carbon footprint and reduce cooling costs. The company plans to farm and sell the eels at least until the data center's full development, which is expected to occur by the end of its fiscal year. The company initially flew in around 1,700 juvenile eels, or is that another word?
No, I think that's correct.
Juvenile eels to be developed in tanks that receive the wastewater from the facility's cooling setup. The cooling system itself achieved by reusing falling snow, with the water being heated up to 33 degrees Celsius as it cools the data center's hardware, which happens to be the preferred temperature for the biological denizens. Other organisms besides eels that were tested include abalone, sea urchins, Japanese mustard spinach, and cherry tomatoes. Ultimately, eels won out as an alternative, with the company increasing its eel population to 6,000 around November last year. The eels will be allowed to develop to the weight of around 250 grams of what was seen before being sold and shipped. WDC has a target of selling around 300,000 eels by 2023. That is a lofty goal. The number of eels amounts to around 7.5 tons, considering how expensive Japanese eels are, with prices ascending towards 3.6 million yen. That's, oh my god, over $32,355 or €26,460 per kilogram. WDC seems poised to make a killing. There's a reason Japanese eels are often referred to as white gold. Me, oh my. Well, this is just a fun little interesting tidbit.
Yes, I love this so much. There's so many things to love about that.
I don't know if I can really riff on it at all. It's just like super neat to hear about. I guess it does like give hope for the future, living more in harmony with nature to an extent, you know? Instead of just like overfishing like a certain population, you just kind of create your own to steadily farm from.
Yes. So first of all, I think the idea of using snow and like, I guess like cold water coming from snow to cool your data center when you're in an area that just gets loads of snow anyways. I think that's an amazing idea. That's really smart.
Living with nature, that is.
And then using the heated up water to like fuel, I guess not fuel, but like to fuck, what do you call that? Have living beings in that require that temperature range. That's cool.
To populate?
I don't know. That's not what I was going for. Taking the warm water and instead of just discarding it, using it for something else, that's really smart.
Repurposing it as well.
Yeah. Repurposing it. That's so cool.
Yeah, it really
I read
is.
this. I was like, wow, that's an awesome idea. That's really funny. And I think that's what this show should be about. Things related to tech, which are also pretty quirky. So yeah, that's cool.
Oh god, did you see that like magnetic poop robot?
What? No.
Yeah, that's something else that I did want to bring up before now. This is just kind of like bring it up, relevant, cool, neat things. It's basically this like slime-like fluid that happens to look like a deep, dark black brown that people control via magnets to carry out certain tasks. It's super cool. I saw it on like another show and didn't really want to. Again, like I think I've said in the past, like I do struggle with finding like my own things because like my primary source of stuff like this is like other people's content. So I struggle to bring my own stuff to the table here. I fully admit to everyone.
Do more research.
I don't have the time or the attention span in the day. I don't.
Okay.
Yes. Also, if I'm very lucky, I might be getting a part-time job soon. So that's good.
Don't be late for that. Well, I don't know if you're going to get fired for being late in Ireland. I assume so.
I mean, yeah, if I keep showing up like half hour late. Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Don't do that unless it's like a thing that you are allowed to do. Some companies have that. Show up whenever, and then that's work your hours and then leave.
That is actually a pretty healthy model.
Yeah. Show up by this time. Doesn't matter when you show up, but at least be there at like 10 or something. That's cool. That's nice. We wouldn't have that though. We have to show up at fucking 10 p.m. and then you don't.
I'm sorry, 10 p.m.?
That's, yeah. At least for my time, 10 p.m. I think. Is it?
And how long do you work in a day?
No, for this recording, show up at 10. My time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought you would like show up to your job at like
that would be
10 a.m.
Interesting.
That'd be so convenient, being able to sleep.
I mean, some companies have that. Show up at least at 10 and then stay until, I don't know, like 3 or something, and then you can come and go whenever you basically want to, and even though you have to be there for that specific time. I don't know what you call that model in English, and it doesn't matter because you can buy eels that are farmed in a data center.
Yes. What for? Eating, among other things. Please do not share in the comments more descriptive uses.
Oh no. It's food. Food.
Once you kill it.
What in the world? Well, topic number 4. Emoji reactions are coming to Google Docs. Yay.
This is one of those revolutionary change.
One of those features where I'm like, humanity. Why do you need this? Why would you ever need this? But okay, let's read this. Google Docs is getting support for emoji reactions, allowing you to respond to a text with a simple symbol rather than a fully written comment. In an announcement post, the company says the feature supports all the emoji available in the latest release, which includes gender-neutral options and sillier symbols like melting face and biting lip. Whoever wrote this, leave me alone with goddamn emoji descriptions. Okay. A GIF released by Google shows how the emoji reaction feature will appear as a third option alongside add comment and and suggest edits. When you highlight text, you can also type to search the emoji catalog. Okay. Can you type in melting face?
That would be a lovely emoji.
Try out when this comes out. Google says these responses provide a less formal alternative to comments. I really don't know. Other new Google Docs features announced recently include Markdown support. That's pretty good. A pageless layout. I don't know what that is. And the ability to seamlessly draft emails from a document. That's nice.
I imagine the pages layout is just going to be like one infinite scroll down, as opposed to multiple pages.
Oh no, that's horrible, really?
I mean, for our show, it's just like if we do format it right and give the heading to each one, we're still going to get like the thing on the side that allows us just jump to it. So it's like, meh.
I don't want that.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. It is just an optional format.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's true. Google says emoji reactions will be on by default and cannot be disabled. Yay.
No.
Actually, it doesn't really matter. That's not that bad. They're rolling out now for rapid release domains, but will come to most Google Docs users after the 20th of April. They'll be available for Google Workspace Essentials, Business Starter, Business Standard, Business Plus, Enterprise Standard, and Enterprise Plus subscribers. But not more basic tiers like Enterprise Essentials. How many goddamn tiers can you have?
If it has any more, I was about to actually fall asleep from all those damn tiers. Oh, it's just like such perfect white noise to put you to sleep.
Google Workspace pricing. Let's see how many. So this has 4 on the Google site now. I don't know what they were talking about. This just has Business Starter, Business Standard, Business Plus, and then Enterprise. I don't know where the other 400 came from in this article.
Who could say?
Nice.
Maybe the old ones are no longer around anymore. Maybe they're
it's
made
different
up.
in America. That would be dumb, but maybe. So let's think about this. If we use this for our show, so let's imagine this won't happen, but let's imagine Sod puts in a topic, whatever topic it is, it doesn't actually matter, and then I look at it.
Something about owner holes. I don't know.
Oh my god! So
there we are. I'm
so I
very
look
tired
at
right
it.
now. I don't
look
know
at
why.
it, and then I go, melting face. What would that tell you? What does that tell anyone?
I don't know. You're busting a nut.
Information.
I don't know.
What information does that tell anyone? No, I think busting a nut would be biting lip.
Biting lip is like, oh yeah, let's get on with it, you know.
That's closer to that.
Biting lip is like post you do anything, like you really want to do something with someone.
Okay, sure. Okay, biting lip. Maybe that's also while you're doing it. You're straight. You should know. Biting lip.
I mean, I also say this, so like my responses are not exactly typical, so keep that in mind.
Oral sex joke, biting a lip. Do you get it?
That's,
you understand?
That's not a sex joke if you're just making out. Like, oh wait,
biting lip, man, biting lip.
Oh, I get it now. So I just
funny.
I just don't commonly refer to those as a lip.
Well, okay.
No, it's a good joke. It's just like I didn't get it.
It's a funny joke. It's just you're an idiot sometimes.
Indeed.
That's fine. But if this was like stand-up comedy and that was the reaction I got from biting lip, fuck off. You would never do comedy ever again. I think most people would get that though. Biting lip. Yeah. who come up
Maybe.
with a funny joke around biting lip. I'm gonna write that down. That's funny. I think that's actually funny.
I know, like lots of girls. What's it? Lost a tooth trying to bite a girl's lip. She had a piercing. That seems funny.
Oh my god, that's okay. Yeah. Well, anyways, there's also better emojis to use other than like melting face. I don't know,
Such
maybe
as
you
the
can
peach
use,
and
like,
eggplant, you know.
check mark or something. Use a check mark to be like, oh yes, this weird topic but there is actually pretty good for the show.
Yeah, that does make sense.
That kind of makes sense, and maybe like laughter thing for the fucking Japanese data centers selling eels. I'm not against this feature. I just personally really wouldn't like to use it.
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I.
I hardly use emojis when I normally talk on like chat things.
Yeah, it's like they're on every phone, but I don't know many people who use them often. The best I do is like use the heart reaction on things.
I use them for people who I know don't speak English the best, actually. That's or German in that, for that matter. That's where I use it when I'm like, oh, I'm going to play a game now and drink cola or something, and then I'll put a little game controller and like a drink just to convey more meaning, because I know, oh, this is the weird Japanese dude that I message with every like 4 months. Make sure he actually understands, because some people don't speak English absolutely perfectly, and that's useful for that.
I can barely do it.
Yeah. But we've established that. We have established that. You're an idiot.
Yes, you forgot a very important emoji. Hand in face, sighing exhaustingly. That's one you get a lot of use out of.
The biting lip one. That's also important. Biting lip.
I'm pretty sure if they had like an emoji that explicit,
that's
like,
funny.
They had it from the Google store.
That's a funny interpretation though. Like, imagine you're like in WhatsApp chat with like your mate or something, and you're like, well, hey Matt, you wanna go fucking go McDonald's and watch a film later? And it's like, sorry man, no time. And it's like the biting lip emoji, so you know, like, oh yeah, no time man, biting lip. I think that's funny. That's funny. Just the regular biting lip emoji, and then you interpret it in the most weird way.
That instance is very funny.
That's a funny joke. Okay.
And now
that we're banned from Apple Podcasts, hello Spotify people. No, that doesn't even make sense, because Apple has never banned anyone in their life, probably. But
it's hard to say.
Have to move on with topic number 5 now, which is also pretty just really stupid.
Well, let's give it a read.
Yes.
Topic number 5. Fido X e-bike recalled due to risk of breaking in half. How do you manage that?
That's biting lip emote. Fuck, don't buy that, man.
Yes, exploding eggplant right there. Fido, maker of cheap direct-to-consumer electric bikes, has suspended sales of Fido X, or should we say Triple X, and is now preparing to recall after discovering a fault that could cause the folding e-bike folding down on top of itself. I won't stop. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. What, biting lip?
To break in two.
Biting lip on yourself. Goals. We have an email. Do that, no. Okay, please.
To break into, Fido spokesperson Jennifer Sutton confirmed to the issue to The Verge and says the company will release more details by April 12th. It is April, 8th as we record this. By the time the podcast goes up, it should be, the 11th. So find out tomorrow whether they give more details or not. In a statement posted to the private Fido X e-bike owners group on Facebook, a swingers club, I will not stop, on Facebook.
Oh my god.
A company representative says it received a faulty frame report on April 3rd, which Fido was able to confirm in its R&D lab in Shenzhen. Is that how you pronounce that?
I don't even know where exactly you are.
R&D lab, second paragraph, third line down.
What? Shenzhen?
Shenzhen, my bad.
I think it's Shenzhen, something like that. China.
Oh, I thought it was German.
No, it's actually not.
Based on the fact that this failure...
Do you not... Wait. Do you not know what Shenzhen is? Shenzhen. Fuck. Time for Google Translate.
I do not.
Shenzhen.
Whilst you do that, I shall continue reading. Based on the fact this failure is a serious security issue, we are now urging all users to stop using X previously, and as there's a risk, wrote Fido representative, relevant recall implication details, user protection plan, failure cause analysis, and technical improvements plan will be released before April 12th. Also, Fido, the electronic bike company for furries.
Why?
Fido, it's a common dog's name in the US. Yeah.
I've never heard that, but I'm also not in the US, so that's...
Well, I mean, I say common, I mean stereotypical, which in turn means people have stopped naming it. So...
Okay, that's... Now they're all called Luna.
Yes. After either, the pop group sensation, or, the furry from Hell of a Boss, which, bless Vivzy Pop for bringing her into this world.
So, it's pronounced Shenzhen, according to a video of how to pronounce Shenzhen in a Chinese way.
Shenzhen.
Shenzhen.
Shenzhen. Shenzhen.
Yes, okay. And I've looked it up just to give you a bit more information directly. You can also listen, you listeners, it's fine. It's literally the main capital in terms of electronics and software stuff and tech stuff in general in China. And it also is the city with highest income per person. So I feel like that's something that if you have a technology podcast, but okay.
Yeah, we should probably file that away and remember that. Also, safe assumption.
I knew that, basically.
One of the kinkiest cities in China. Just a safe assumption based on income.
No, don't say things like that.
Well, they have the money for it. Once you got the money, it's way easier to be kinkier. It's a simple fact. You have the liquidity to buy the assets you need to be as kinky as you want.
The assets? Yeah, sure. That's a joke.
Well, not in that sense. I was more dancing around the implements you need for certain kinks, but it also works as a double entendre. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Silas.
Don't call them sex workers. Call them assets.
No, dude.
Doesn't work if you're British, though, because it's called arse. Assets.
I mean, depending on your accent, it could work.
Well, arse is completely different writing, though. You write it A-R-S-E, so...
I know, but a certain accent. I think Scottish or Welsh, you could get away with that. You could get away with that.
Assets, yeah.
You could.
So, you see, people, what I meant with how this is a slow kind of news week? I don't know. There's pretty short topics, and this is also the last one already.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to we need a new emergency protocol whenever it's slow news week of just
you have like a
delving into
fallback episode ready or something. Yeah,
just things we would try and stay away from. I don't know, release publications about new sex toys hitting the market or something. Something just as an emergency press here to have funny moment,
Yeah.
Just an emergency nuclear option. Oh, that's actually kind of bad timing given the whole situation going on right now. Eek. Is everyone sleeping peacefully at night?
Write us an email with interesting tech stories, tidbits, and news items on uploadingpod@gmail.com. Follow at uploadingpod on Twitter, as well as Passion Sword and Watch Sardis TV on Twitter.
And please do give me a follow at Swords Gaming, Swords Passion Gaming, my bad, on YouTube and Twitch. And also, like I said, Discord server poll going on for a game I'll be playing for next while. If you want to have a say on that, join the Discord server with the link you can find via my link tree. All of that would be dearly appreciated. And once again, ta-ta, auf Wiedersehen, until we meet again. Bye-bye.
Definitely leave a rating and subscribe to this feed if you like this show.
That's super helpful.
Or listen this far, I mean. Yes. We'll see you in the next one.
God.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thanks so much. I've subscribed to a lot of Moxie ship fanfics lately. So many of them. Unrelated. Bye.
Someday I'm just going to leave, and you won't know why.
Yeah, I gotta go as well.
Come back again.
Oh, I'll miss you.
That's a joke. Okay.